Hello world, Dinokonee here, back in another video, and today I will be showing you how to basically just do the legs. I did the sharp bends up here, well, sharp and smooth bends, and they both worked. The wrist is still bad, but I'll come back to the wrist once I can figure that one out. I'm doing this one because the legs, because I almost just said feet, which it is mostly kind of the feet as well. I'm doing the feet because someone asked me if I could do it, and I'm like, sure. And so that's what I'm doing. So what you want to do is you want to tap the base, tab, and shift D this with the snapping still on. Go over to viewport shading so you can put it right there. R180, and you always want the roll to be 0. That way it works just right. Control Z, just drag it down. Now if yours was the same length as mine, you could just subdivide it and it'll be fine. This is fine. And now just go and rename these things top leg dot L. That way it's like this one, which is top arm dot L. But it's just, yeah, just kind of do it like that. And the plane flies over me like right as I start recording, because of course it does. And you want to name this thing IK foot dot L. And there we go. And yeah, every now and then it would do that. It just bugs up. It still works. And if someone says like this isn't really a smooth bend, it is. It's just I have it down. I just have it down so that it doesn't lag out. And what you want to do is you want to come to here. I'm not gonna show you the IK first. I'm just gonna set up the sharp bends first. That way it'll work. So I can just, no, that's not right. It's this way. Control P with empty groups. Go ahead and just shift select this arm. Go to bone constraints and just copy it that one over. Really, so I gotta right now it just works. And what you want to do is just I'm going to be doing the what you want to call it. I'm gonna have to rig the sharp bends again, or sharp and smooth bends. I'm gonna do smooth bends because I kind of like them. But yep, I'm gonna have to set that back up again for these legs. So I might keep it in the video. I might not. It depends. But oh no, I actually have to keep this in so I can show you what to do. So you want to grab the IK foot. You can either grab it over here or by doing this. Everything's the same, 32 pixels, and then just kind of like the wrist. Do it like this. By the way, I'm pretty sure the wrist is kind of similar to what you do to get the smooth foot thing down here. But I'll be doing that one separately, just because. And then just gotta keep doing the wrist, which is just these 3. Boom. Oops, no. Oh yeah. Just before I continue this, the person that asked me if I knew how to do the feet was the Purple Trap, so just go subscribe to him because he's a nice person. Then just gotta come over to here, just finish it off. Boom, boom. I'm not going as slow as when I did the sharp bends because I already covered that. So just go rewatch that or watch it because it always works kind of the same. So I'm not going as slow. I'm just kind of like getting down to the point. And I actually rigged it first before doing this just to make sure that it worked. So on my second monitor, I have it up there. So if you don't see my mouse, it's on the second monitor, making sure it works. I just gotta do R90 or -90, just negatify that. Go ahead and just hide this to save you some time. I would actually go to Hood and hide this one as well, just so you can see a bit better. Just turn this on. Boom, 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 boom. Add driver, var, armature, rotation, bottom leg dot L, local space, and var divided by 2. And there we go. Now it's working, and I can just do this. Grab all these and drag them down to here. drag these up to here. Drag this one over to here as well. And then this one I think might be a bit off for some reason. Don't know why, but it is. And yeah, well, it's not quite exactly right. Just line it up as best you can. There we go. That should be fine. Yep. And on this one. Oops, I put that on the wrong one. So what you want to do is just name this 1.2. Name this one to 2. Name this one to 1, and then just flip the order. Driver, paste driver, edit driver, -1. Oops, not show driver. Oops, that's not bad. And then just finish it up here. Let's just go back over to here. Turn this on so you can see everything. Oops. Then just drag this down until it looks sharp enough. Let me see. That looks really good. Yep. And just proceed to put all these things right in this middle part. Also, for those that don't know this, you can just hold control down and it turns on or off snapping. If you already have it on, it turns it off. But if you don't have it on, it turns it on. So, and there we go. We got our sharp bend. Go ahead and add its subdivision surface. Turn this one to 3. Then just go ahead and just do all these edges. Boom, 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 boom. And now there we go. If I do this, smooth bend, check to make sure all the pixels are correct. This one is not, so you can just increase that and then boom. That one looks, now if I rotate this, it's fine. Yep. So now what you want to do is Alt P this and parent this to the base. Offset, that way no longer moves with it. And I'll show you why in just a second. And what to do is select this one, shift select this, shift I to active bone. And I've got an IK. Now which one to do is next is tab, get this middle part right here. I'd extrude it to about here. Then just Alt P, disconnect bone. Have it 4 pixels away from the leg. So like if I were to just do this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then I think it's like middle of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it's about right here. Let me make sure I have that correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it's actually on the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now shift select. Nope, sorry. One more thing you gotta do. Tab Shift D, drag it to about here. R180. Reset the roll. And then now you can begin to do some stuff that might sound kind of productive. Select this, Control P, keep offset. You want to parent this thing to that. By the way, go ahead and just name this thing knee.l. This will actually be showing up. This one, move this to the bone there. That's the third bone there, or third bone there you want to. But now if I rotate this, oops, I forgot to do one last thing. I was telling you to move and then move that into. Just Control P that to this foot. So Control P, keep offset, boom. Oh yes, and also make this chain link too. So now if I do this, it's not gonna work quite right. You'll see. Yep, it won't work quite right. What you want to do is select this, then shift select this, shift I to active bone. Whatever you name this bone, just copy its name. Over to here, pull target, armature, Control V, chain length, 1 pull angle 90. And so now if I were to just drag this, we have a working leg. Yep. If I rotate this, works just fine. As you'll notice, this foot deformation is hideous. I mean, look at that thing. It's ugly. Jeez. What you do is you want to tab, shifty this thing, and bring it down to here. Get to the second bone layer, and just go ahead and activate the second bone layer and turn off third bone layer. You don't need that anymore. Then you want to do is shifty this. Yep, see? Then just, if I can, I'm actually going to pull this out to the side so I can see it more. I believe that you pull it up by halfway through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, halfway through the 6th one. So it would be if I were just to drag this out to right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just halfway through 6. Then just drag this back over to the middle where it belongs. But that did the 0. Move it to the second bone there. Now just gonna go to second bone there only. Now what you want to do is just you don't have to rename these things. You can keep it just like this. Go over to here, find IK foot, and just rename it to that. And then just select do like this. Control Shift C. Stretch to. What to do is you want to just X, and that is not quite right. So just drag this down. I think it's by 1. What you want it to have happen is that it to be 5.4. Then like this. Can we confirm on this? Yep, just like this. Then what you want to do is you want to get its name. And by the way, if you know a better way of doing this, just leave a comment like, "Oh, I did it this way," which also worked a little bit better. Feel free to do that because it's like the whole point of this is to help people. Then just going to turn back over to here and then just get. Oh nope, I have to do one last thing. So I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So yeah, so maybe don't increase that pixel right there, but just going ahead and add the rest of the pixels in with loop cuts. Oop, that's a knife. That's not loop cut. Boom. Boom. Oops. Let's get on that. Just go ahead and do it like this. And then there you go. You got all your pixels on the legs. It looks just fine. Yeah, so I think I said if it looks weird, just increase it up here too. Well, I'm taking that back now because I don't think you have to once you add all the pixels in. Yep, you don't have to. It looks just fine. So yeah, so if you did that last time, go ahead and increase it because you don't need to. You just need to add all the pixels in, and it looks just fine. But now what you want to do is you want to select this, shift select this, go into weight paint mode, and then just with this bone selected, start here. I'm not on the right viewport. That might be why it's not popping up right. Yep. I think you got to get 3 up. I'm trying to confirm because I had to keep checking back to make sure I was doing this right the first time. Nope, it's not 3 up. Nope, it is not 3 up. It's just to here. Just right here, and then just going ahead and weight paint this all to that bone right there. And then I think our foot should be almost done. There's a little bit more you have to do after this. If I think of a better way after the video, I will say it to. I will add myself in somewhere like, oh, this is better. Do this. Select this, and then just Control P this, or just relations ik foot dot l. Just boom. And now if I go back to the main bone there, you'll see one bug. And it's right here. All you gotta do to fix that is just go to the bones, then parent this to this offset, and then oops, I parented the wrong thing, I think. Yep, I parented the wrong thing. To bottom leg.l, and then now it should be working. Yep, this is the foot. Also, one last thing I think I forgot to mention as well. For the IK foot, you have to remove the parent as well for it to work properly. Go back over to this bone layer, and then boom, yeah, seems to work just fine. So now, if I turn up this thing's, it looks like that on the back. Just turn this up, and it looks just fine. So now you will notice that there are probably a few bugs with this right here. So what you want to do to fix that glitch is it's more of guess and check. Like, if I turn this back on, and you can see like these things don't work. First of all, these things to this part need to be removed, and like you can change. Let me just say like if I wanted to just let's just say yeah. So I gotta fix this one first of all, and then just boom. Art's kind of like trial and error, like find what makes it work. And now let's see, does that look better? It looks a bit worse. Gotta just change this thing to about here. Sign. You gotta fix some of these. Like I said, like it's just trial and error. It's kind of like figuring out what you gotta do to make it work or look right. So now I'm just kind of like keep going back and forth until you get one that looks right, like this. It's really good, except for one spot right here, which is what I was trying to fix. Meaning I can make this just a slight bit more downward, and it would still work just fine. Assign. Now there we go. It looks really good. So now if I were to just Alt G this and then just go over to the side, oops, rotate, rotate, like see how good that looks and how smooth that looks. Plus you can also just do this, you have your smooth bend working as well. And then just fix this side as well. It's really just doing like the same thing, just trying different things out until one of them works. Just remove that obviously. Then just gonna try to, nope, I think let's mess with this one. Just gotta keep admittedly trying until you get one that looks right. Especially that's gonna see a bit better. Yeah, like you really just do gotta keep trying until one thing looks good. Then this looks a lot better, but not quite right. Like if I go back over to this side, you'll notice it's not quite smooth. Just pull this down some more. I'd say about there, yeah. Oops, nope, 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 nope. This one. Then there we go. Then just gotta go back up to this one and fix it. Yeah, so this is admittedly gonna be one of the harder tutorials. It's like you gotta do a lot of trial and error. Like, does this make it better? Does this make it worse? What does this do to it? Guess you just keep that and then just like mess around with these things until one of them makes it smoother, I guess. Like you can see it smoothed itself out, but still. I find where this one is. Jeez, where's this? Oh my gosh, it's not even centered. I'm just gonna mess with this one, I think. Yep. Oh, that was actually kind of good. Yep. Here's probably a good spot for this one. So just you can just pause the video on my measurements. and see if that helps. Yep, there we go. Look how smooth that looks, but it doesn't look quite as smooth as it needs to be. So then just a bit lower probably. Just make this thing 8. Pause the video to get the measurements down, or just keep trying yourself until you get one that you like. And then I'm just going to put this one up a slight bit. So like this part really is just trying until you get something that looks good. Like this one, boom, done. And now I would say that this foot's done. So now you can rotate it like this. It looks really good. You can rotate it like this. It looks really good. You can drag it up, and you can just rotate it like on the sides. And then there you go. That's how you rig the foot. Now I'm going to do one last thing. Alt H, X delete, Shift D it over to here. Yes. And make sure you have this down because as you can see, it's on 3 and it's lagging a lot. So just turn this all the way back down. So now what you want to do is just, well, anything that was used, just rename it like boom, 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 boom. Oops, nope. Just select all these. Armature, symmetrize. And then now it should still be working because if I go back to the main bone there, yep, it works. Still works here. Yeah, I gotta turn this one down too because I forgot I did this. And now it looks really clean and smooth. Now just got to just just change the obvious. Like just go to just go right here and just do leg. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Nope. Actually, maybe this will work. Let's see if this will actually work. If this works, then that'll save time. If that works, just do that. Then just change this driver to be .r, and then also this one to be .r. Boom. And just got to what these were called. This one here. This one's ikfoot.3, ikfoot.2. So just gonna search up .l version, and then just rename this to .r. Control V, change this last one to 2. And then this also to RL, geez. Then just change this to R. And there we go. And now, assuming that that was done correctly, main bone there. Assuming I did this right, it should now be working. Looks like there might be a slight bug on the top side. Nope, there's not. That's just what happens when it blends in, apparently. But yep, now if I were to just go onto the side, turn this off as well, it looks really smooth and really clean. And then there you go. That's how you rig the feet on a Minecraft rig. Alright, if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll do more tutorials, more animations. Animations are coming later. I have one in mind. I'm working on it now, and so it'll be done hopefully soon. And until next time, see ya.